What's up guys, and welcome back to Mesohinda Plays, where today we have some more of the 100 line Last Defense Academy. So last time out we convinced Sire to let the Undying Flames boy join the team, after discovering that he actually has a bit of a soft spot for him after raising him for several years now. But in doing so he makes Takumi promise that they will stop looking into the possible brainwashing that Sire's been doing, or I guess memory erasing is the better term for it. However, not everything is hunky-dory, because Takamaru is very upset about the fact that Takumi agreed to this deal, and Gaku seems to be very upset about the fact that the Undying Flames boy has joined the team, and then also seems to have some issues with what Eito said about maybe the people we want to protect not being real. And on top of all of that, Kako and Ima show up, and once again seems there might be a traitor in our midst. So we're hopefully going to figure out what's going on. Going to talk to Gaku and Takamaru after we head to the cafeteria this morning like we always do. And once again, I'm going to have to apologize. My voice is still not going to be up to 100% at the moment. Still coughing up a lung, trying all these different remedies. Nothing's working. It's not been a fun couple weeks. But something else I did want to talk about before we get going is I did have a bit of a theory, because I mentioned how Takamaru was kind of at the top of my list. If there is a traitor, the idea that maybe the one commander that can copy us and our abilities. So I did look back a little bit. I wanted to check and see what the limitations were. Apparently in the original timeline, the commander did talk about how they would need several months to get it down, and the culture, the language, all of that. But I'm assuming, since all of our powers have been upgraded, I'm assuming they wouldn't need that much time to copy us at this point. And I feel like it would be a better representation. But something else, because I did want to check around the time after Takumi got zapped by Sire, after he went to talk to Ava, just to see if there's anything about Takamaru that seemed off. I did see one moment that at the time didn't stand out to me, but now knowing that somebody in our midst might be a traitor, might have been replaced, it does feel off for him. It's the point where they're talking about going to the invader base so Nozomi can absorb one of the commander's hemoanimas, and Takamaru is all for the plan. Hirako is one of the ones that said, no, Sire is right about this, we can't risk it. And what was interesting is Takamaru's response was something along the lines of, I'm gonna punch your heart out of your chest. Now, of course, we've seen him before. He does get very angry, very aggressive, but we also know he doesn't hit girls. And even if he's threatened violence against a girl in the past, he typically prefaces it with, I don't normally hit women, but I'll make an exception this time, or something like that. So the fact that he didn't even mention that, he just said he was gonna punch her, it does feel a little out of character. Also, the fact I didn't mention this at the time because, I don't know, at the time it didn't seem that important, but now knowing that there's somebody that might have been replaced, it seems more important. When we were about to go to the invader base, I did notice Takamaru, he was dropping a lot of F-bombs. And here's the thing, he has in the past, he's one of the more vulgar members of the team, but I feel like it's only whenever he gets mad. He doesn't typically drop the F word just willy-nilly, but he was in the build-up to that. So I don't know, it almost kind of feels like maybe if the commander is taking over him and has copied his thoughts and his abilities, maybe they almost feel the need to go overboard with all of the swearing because, oh, that's part of his thing, right? So it's just something that popped into my mind. The other question too is, when would that change have happened? I wondered if maybe when Eito broke out, he kidnapped Takamaru and took him to the commanders as an offering. But I don't feel like the commander would have had enough time to come back to the school without anybody noticing. I feel like it's more likely it happened before then, and if it did, that would mean that the fake Takamaru let Eito out of his cage, and that's how he got out of there. So anyways, with all that theorizing done, I just wanted to get some of those thoughts out, but we'll go ahead and make our way to the cafeteria. Moko, how you doing? I'm feeling a little less than totes chill today. It's the first time I've had such a long gap between matches ever since my debut. A pro is supposed to keep showing up for their matches no matter what happens. I've appeared at every single one that's been organized so far. I'm totally wigging out. What? Moko stormed off in a foul mood. Weird. Oh, Sire's over here. What are you doing?
Hey there, Sumino! Did you tell Mariko to stop spending so much time and energy on things that don't matter?
No, not yet. I'm assuming you're talking about what Eito said.
It's such a massive waste of time to think about anything that comes out of that traitor's mouth. Tell Mariko not to get any crazy ideas. Well, there's a bomb inside of him, so he can't do anything too reckless.
Hey!
Anyway, I have things to do. You're in charge, Sumino.
Hey, wait! Without sparing me another moment of his time, Sire disappeared. As I thought, there was no sign of Gaku or Takamaru in the cafeteria. Not here, huh? Too bad. I was hoping to talk. You mean Gaku and Takamaru? Yeah, it looks like they're not around today either. No, I was talking about Sire. Is he not here this morning? Oh, I saw him earlier, but it seems like he's busy today. I can ask him if you need something. No, it's not that important. Forget it. Since you mentioned them, Takumi, I'm worried about Gaku and Takamaru. We've barely seen them at all the last 3 days. Do you think they're okay? I knew it! They really are doing secret training together. Again, Moko. Takamaru, that makes sense. For Gaku, absolutely not. Also, a theory that came to mind in between recording sessions is for Yugamu, because he's doing some experimenting, and it's funny because every time he does, there's always a part of my mind that's like, oh, what's he cooking up? I feel like it's gonna be bad. Because he does seem like his personality is that of somebody who seems like a bit of a psychopath, you know? Somebody you wouldn't really want to mess with. But he always turns up with something basically clutch that saves the day. I feel like he might be doing something here too that's gonna help us. The only thing that came to mind, and I don't know how he would do this, but the only thing that came to mind is maybe he's working on something that can determine if there's a commander in our midst, like some sort of poison that only affects them. I don't know, that's just what springs to mind in the moment, since, like I said, it does appear that there might be a traitor among us. And I'm pretty sure Takumi has told them about that commander that can disguise as one of them, so I could see him developing something that would test all of us to be sure nobody is secretly a commander. So that could be how we figure out who's the traitor among us. I'm telling you, there's zero chance of that. They both seem to be holed up in the rooms.
They're eating proper meals, right? How shameful would it be if a slop-sucking maggot like me is the only one eating?
They're doing fine with food. Yugamu's been bringing them snacks. What can I say? I was concerned too. So you saw them. How are they doing? I don't know too much. I just handed them the food. They seem fine, so I don't think you have to worry. But that doesn't add up. Isn't it strange that they haven't left their rooms? Hey, Shion, you could go through the walls and get inside the rooms, right? I'd really rather not. I can't just go into a comrade's room without permission. He had no problem coming to mine all this time, though. Should I break down their doors? I will do it if you order me to. Stop that. We should leave them be. Huh? Why? We may be living together, but we have to respect each other's privacy. Even guys like them might want to slow down and take some time to think. If you try to force them to talk to us, they'll just push back even harder. Don't you think we'd be better off trusting in them and waiting for them to come to us?
Now that you mention it, maybe that is the right thing to do.
It's very unusual for you to say something so thoughtful, Yugamu. Oh, did you think I was nothing more than some perverse murderer full of bloodlust? Isn't that the truth? At any rate, this is an issue those two should manage themselves. We shouldn't stick our noses in their business too much. I guess rather than meddling, we could just wait it out a little longer. Yeah, I think that's for the best. As we discuss what to do about Yugaku and Takamaru, there are two others observing us from afar. What are they up to? This is part of their so-called investigation. After we finished a quick breakfast, we all went back to our rooms. So that either confirms my theory, and he's basically winning their trust by bringing them food, and then he's going to slip something into them that will determine whether or not they're a commander, or he might be the one that's been taken over by a commander, and so whenever he's bringing them food, he's also, like, he's the one that fed Gaku the idea about what Eito said and all of that. I don't know, there's so many theories now in my head, I don't know. I feel like Kako and Ima are just observing, seeing who all is acting weird, acting out of character, trying to determine who the commander could be. I do wonder about Gaku and Takamaru, but after that conversation, I can't just turn up at their doors. Something's bothering them, I want to help, but it's true that I might just end up sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. I have no idea if Ima's big declaration that someone is plotting something is even true. I don't know what I should do about this, but I do know I should keep preparing for our next defensive battle. More free time! Kind of surprised. I thought we'd be done with free time by now. All right, so the 3 people that we can hang out with today all have full report cards, or we've gotten all of the hints for the stuff in the report cards. So I'm just gonna basically start from the beginning, since we can't give anything to Takamaru. Give something to Hiriko. I don't know how much it's gonna take to rank up their bonds, but we'll try, I guess, for sexy clothes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I looked at it, there were a few things in there that it could be, and I didn't want to trial and error. But I think after some thought, I think I know what it is. She does swim a lot, so I feel like there's a good chance it could be the bikini. But then again, it's a risque bikini, so she may not like that. She might like the yoga outfit, actually. But I think all things considered, it's probably going to be one of these 2. I'm going to try the bikini first, only because she does seem to like to swim for training a lot. I don't know. Actually, looking at it, the description for this, I don't think this is right. I'm going to go with yoga outfit.
For me?
Hey!
I see.
Sweet. Bond up. You get a little scene here.
Oh, you want to know me better? I suppose I don't mind. I'm just a normal girl. I've always been serious-minded and inconspicuous. The only thing that sets me apart is my grades. Anyone can excel if they study enough. It's easily done in a world that acknowledges a person's industriousness. But that also meant that I had to suppress my own desires to live up to the expectations of others. Battle liberates me from that suppression. I can express myself fully without holding back. Oh, tearing the invaders apart is so very stimulating. This is the only place that allows me to shine as the person I truly am inside.
So something I've found very interesting with this game is the way that they play with the typical character archetypes that we're used to seeing. I had somebody who commented on a previous video talking about Yugamu and how the assassin character is typically like the brooding badass, like you think Maki from Danganronpa V3, that type of character, but he's a lot more outgoing. He loves what he does. He's very, not silly, but you can tell he's having fun when he's out there. I feel like Hiriko is another example of that, where typically this type of character, I'm thinking about like Byakuya Tagami, very serious, very stoic, as the leader, the head of the group, very intelligent. I know she's not the leader, I know Takumi is, but that's what type of character she would normally be. But they've added this element to her where she does get to go out there and be herself, killing all the invaders. She almost goes a little psychotic with it. It's a fun twist on this character, because I don't think we normally get to see this type of character as anything other than just the serious, stubborn, like, I'm gonna lead everybody and you all have to listen to me and I'm so much smarter than you. So having this element for Hiriko, I do think adds a bit of fun to her character. Anyway, sorry for the little tangent there.
These battles have set me free. I no longer need to care about what others expect of me.
That's interesting. I don't know if the bond is actually going to do much for us. Like, if we get our bond all the way up to 5, will that change anything with the story, or is it just we get to learn a little bit more about them, I wonder? Alright, well, once again, everybody that we can possibly hang out with has already been filled out as far as the hints in the report card. I'm gonna stick with Hiriko, fill out her bond, fill out her report card as well. So, soothing items. We have scented candle, kaleidoscope, pretty shell. So I feel like the scented candle makes the most sense. It helps relax her focus, and I feel like she's somebody that wants to focus a lot. If it's not that, then it's probably pretty shell, but I don't know. I think that would be more so for Nozomi, more than likely. So let's give this a shot.
For me?
Hell yeah! In the end. He said it again! Maybe it's time to bring the counter back. There's no progress on the Gaku and Takamaru situation, but should we really just leave them to their own devices? Gaku is worried about what Edo said, and I'm still stuck on the way Takamaru was acting the last time I saw him.
Screw that! No one messes with my head and gets away with it! You say we got no choice but to back down with our tails between our legs? I ain't about to let him off the hook that easy.
Ooh, let me tell you, when you've been coughing up a lung for the past 2 weeks, it is really hard to do deep, gravelly voices. Jeez. I get the feeling I can't just ignore this. I guess I'll ask everyone about it again tomorrow. Thoughts about what I should do drifted through my mind as I fell asleep, ending my second attempt at day 55. I better get to the cafeteria right away. I'll ask everyone about Gaku and Takamaru again. Ava's out here. How you doing?
Huh?
Ava, what are you doing up here?
I'm cleaning. I must tidy every nook and cranny of this school to ensure a pleasant school life for everyone. After this, I will have breakfast and wash up, then finish by cleaning the boys' bathroom.
The boys' bathroom? You're the one cleaning it?
Yes, this is my duty. I belong to you.
By the way, how have you been feeling lately? Have you been feeling strange or anything?
I am in perfect form. Feel free to kill and discard me if I malfunction. I am your property. You should deal with me as you see fit. I am done here. I will now go to the cafeteria.
With that, Ava went back inside the school building. What? Where's everybody? Huh? This is everybody? I knew Gaku and Takamaru wouldn't be here, but where are Ima and Kako? And Moko and Yugamu haven't shown up either.
This is horrible.
What do you mean?
Mr. and Miss Tsukumo always give me breakfast, so I have no idea what to eat if they're not here. Sounds like this is your chance to eat something normal for once.
I'll make you breakfast, Ava. Is there anything you want to eat?
Anything will do. I will eat anything I am ordered to.
I see.
Is Yugamu off developing his drug, do you think? It's kind of weird that Moko's not...
But before Tsubasa could finish, it began. What? Huh? The school bell. It's already nighttime? So quick?
Do you guys hear me? I've made a decision.
What the hell?
I can't take it anymore. I need to find out the truth for myself. I'm gonna make Sire get in contact with the artificial satellite. I don't care what it takes. You wanna know too, don't you? You're with me, right guys? Then get over to the gym. I'm holding Sire captive here. Join me and let's reach out to the artificial satellite. We'll find out for sure if everyone's really there.
What the hell?
He said he's holding Sire captive in the gym.
What? He captured the Honorable Sire?
How did he pull that off? We're not supposed to be able to even touch him. Yes, that should be true for all of us except Nozomi, because of the bombs. What do we do? Should we go to the gym?
Oh, of course! We need to stop Mr. Mariko and rescue the Honorable Sire!
But if he's really going to reach out to the artificial satellite, should we be stopping him?
That's right. If there's a chance we can speak to everyone there, I think we'd all want to.
But that's not possible. Even the Honorable Sire can't contact the satellite. Huh? What does that mean? I'm just saying, threatening him is pointless, so please help him instead.
Is that an order? Understood. I will help. Oh, wait! What do you mean he can't contact the satellite? Explain yourself! Everyone, I don't know anything about contacting the satellite, but the one thing I can say for sure is that Sire is an ally to humanity. He's just doing what he needs to do in order to save mankind. If we lose him, we'll most certainly be at a disadvantage in the war going forward. I understand that you're already being asked to take a lot on faith alone, but why not save him and hear him out? For now, let's get to the gym. We could talk after. Right. Something was clearly off with Gaku just now. For now, let's just try to assess the situation. Then let's hurry to the gym, before it's too late.
We all sprinted for the gym. Alright, what's going on, Gaku? Who convinced you this was a good idea? Takamaru's here. Gaku and Takamaru. And Moko too?
Takamaru, Moko, what are you doing here?
What? What's happening? Something's not right.
Can't take it anymore.
Just want to talk to my family. Is that so wrong?
Gaku, What's going on? And where's Sire? Sire? Huh? He's gone. Where'd he go? Is he hiding?
Takumi! You did this! You're hiding him, aren't you?
What the hell? What?
Whose side are you really on, anyway? Ava, Shion, Sire, even Ato.
Whose side are you really on?
What the hell is happening?
What are you even saying?
I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm going to go. I feel like I'm going to go straight. Wow. I feel like I'm going to go straight. I feel like I'm going to go crazy with stress from not having any matches.
I want a clash in the ring! Soul versus soul! I want my spirit to scream!
What the hell is going? What?
You too, Moko? What's going on?
Hand over Sire. If you're going to get our way, then...
We'll have to use force. I'm not playing.
They even have their infusers?
Hand over Sire right now! Little bastard needs to pay for screwing with my head.
Everyone stop! What's wrong with you?
Could this be part of an invader attack?
What do we do, team leader? They seem ready to fight.
They're clearly not in their right minds. If we want to bring them back to normal, then we're just going to have to fight back. It's our only choice.
No. Do we really have to fight our own friends?
Ava, we need our infusers. Could you bring them to us as quick as you can?
Understood.
Shion, you can watch with Ava. We'll take care of this.
Understood. Good luck.
I'm so confused. Maybe this is Yugamu then, since he's the one that's been bringing them their food. But what is Moko doing here? Like, it made sense for Takamaru and Gaku, but why is she here? Has he been messing with their minds when he's giving them the food? This is so weird. We just have to do this. We have to stop our friends. We'll figure out what happened after we knock some sense into them. Oh. Get to see Gaku do this. This is weird. Oh, followed by us.
I can't believe we have to fight with our allies like this. But we have no choice.
Maybe we can just knock them out? Moko? Guys, what's happened to you?
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that Yugamu's poisoned them with something. And that would only make sense if he was actually the commander in disguise, so it's kind of where my mindset is right now. Time to buff everybody.
I'll protect them.
Very much. The
Gonna
move.
have her take an agility
Right
potion,
here.
so
My
she
turn.
can take down Gaku.
Take this. Ow. Ow. Let's have this.
Alright, well, she can take her down now.
Chop you to pieces.
Down for the
Have this.
That's it. My championship run ends here.
Too easy.
Ready
And
whenever.
once again, it's literally just, hey, Yuriko, head over there and just wipe them up,
Time
please.
to move. Have this.
Thank you.
I'll remember this.
That is pretty funny to me. And we got some BP for it, so that's nice. Gaku and the others woke up shortly after being knocked unconscious during the battle.
Oh, where's the Honorable Sire? Sir, where are you? Oh, they're awake.
What am I doing here?
Looks like he's back to normal. Do you remember what happened?
What happened? I wanted to see if my family was safe on the satellite. I kept asking Sire, but he told me it wasn't possible. It really ticked me off.
It's my fault. It's all because I told Gaku we couldn't trust Sire. Guess that ended up lighting a fire under him.
I don't think that would be enough to push you so far over the edge. You're acting really weird. Ooh, that's much better. Moko, are you okay?
Oh?
Do you remember what happened to you? I remember feeling a teensy bit stressed out lately. It's the first time I've gone this long without a match since I made my debut. But then things got weird. I felt strangely down and my memory was hazy. I guess the stress made me snap? Do you remember anything that might have triggered it? I don't know about a trigger, but the only thing that wasn't part of my normal routine was Takamaru and Gaku shared the snacks they got from Yugamu with me.
Okay, well that confirms it then. It's definitely Yugamu that did this. So he must have been replaced at some point, but when? When would that have been? Snacks?
Looks like we're just in time.
At last, prepare to hear the conclusion to this sordid case. Conclusion? Behind all of this commotion is a mastermind, a shadow figure pulling the strings behind the scenes. The person behind all of this is among us, like that little fun game where you can kill your friends. Does nobody else know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I think.
You think?
Oh,
I get to choose? It was obviously Doremi! Is Yugamu the mastermind?
yes.
I mean, obviously, it's his snacks. I see. It's Yugamu. And you know what's funny about it is I literally just said at the beginning of this video, I was like, every single time he's sneaking away, he's making his little potions and concoctions and stuff, I'm always suspicious of him, but he always ends up making something that helps us in the end. The game used that against me. Apparently this time, he was actually working to enrage all of them. I don't really understand what's going on, but I'm assuming he's the commander that can copy. When did this happen though? Because I don't remember Yugamu going missing at any point. I don't know.
What? Mr. Omakage? He's the one behind all of this?
Takamaru and Gaku were getting food from Yugamu, right?
They're doing fine with food. Yugamu's been bringing them snacks.
What can I say? I was concerned too.
So that means the snacks they shared with Moko were... Yeah, they were from Yugamu. He made too many of them, so he gave away the extras.
Right, that's right. Every time I ate the food he gave me.
It was like something I was trying to hold back inside of me started to grow and swell. Like this giant flopping... Whoa, Takamaru. Calm down, man. We don't need to know about all that.
Yeah, after a while, I couldn't control my feelings of rage. The kind of rage I usually save for when I'm feuding with another wrestler.
I knew it. The reason the three of you were acting strangely is because... Kako? What's wrong?
You guys are moving the conversation right along on your own. This was meant to be when I presented my conclusion.
Mr. Samino, how terribly rude. Even if you know what happened, you should keep that to yourself in the presence of a famed detective.
My bad.
Okay then, let's rewind and let the great Detective Kako finish this.
Well, it's like Yugamu said. He's been working on something in the biolab.
I'm developing a new drug in the biolab. It's for the benefit of everyone here, so no need to worry.
You mean...
That's right. He was developing a super mega animosity-inducing drug.
Oh, another credible name from Kako.
Wait, so this was on purpose? No. You're not gonna trick me now, game. I've already pieced this together. I already know what's going on. You're not gonna trick me by making me think Yugamu is trying to do this to hurt us, but in actuality, he's been making this drug the whole time. I don't know why. There would be no other reason than to just cause chaos among the group, because he's hiding it from everybody too.
He mixed the super mega animosity-inducing drug into the snacks and gave them to you three.
We've been getting them for a few days too. My brain started to get all fuzzy after eating them a few times.
The effects were probably mild at first, but got stronger as he refined the drug. So that's why it worked on me right away. So not cool. But why would Yugamu do this? And where is he? That's right. The case hasn't been solved yet. There's no sign of Yugamu or Sire here, so we can presume that Yugamu's goal was actually to get us all gathered and confined in one place, like we are right now. Oh no.
In short, the series of disturbances is simply a means of buying time. Buying time. Right! It's all starting to come back to me. After he made me make the announcement in the war room, Yugamu told me if I went to the gym, I could talk to my family.
And you believe that?
Hey man, don't judge. I wasn't thinking straight. Right now, Mr. Omokage is alone with Sire. He must be trying to fulfill his true goal. True goal?
We must hurry and save the Honorable Sire. Where are those two? Yugamu and Gaku last spoke in the war room. I bet Yugamu is holding Sire hostage there.
If you figured out that much, what are we waiting for? We don't have time to stand around having a leisurely chat.
No, please, let us speak. The conclusion is where the detective gets to show what she can do. She rehearsed hard for this, you know.
Enough! Let's get over to the war room! Is that an order? Understood.
We immediately took off toward the war room. We ran full speed down the halls and flew inside, where we were confronted by a shocking scene.
Yugamu! What are you doing?
Sabino! Save me!
Yep. I think this confirms that he's a commander too, because he wouldn't be able to harm Sire at all. If he was actually Yugamu, the bomb inside of him would just blow up.
Sire, are you okay?
You came faster than I expected. I thought my little distraction would buy me more time. Would you mind staying out of my way? There's something I have to do here.
How did you manage to crucify the Honorable Sire? Your bomb should have detonated before you could lay a finger on him.
I'm not so foolish as to charge straight ahead when I know there's landmines in front of me. But I'm not so patient that I'd take the time to disarm each one either. I'm more the type who finds a way to get away with stepping right on them.
What does that even mean?
If you want to know, I'll show you. Look.
With that, Yugamu faced me and pulled off his overcoat.
What the?
No way. No way. Okay, son of a bitch, this game just keeps throwing curveballs at me. So it's not that he's a commander, he cut the bomb out from inside of him? That's ridiculous.
I opened myself up and took a look. Sire was telling the truth. There was a small bomb embedded inside of me.
Don't tell me.
That's right. I surgically removed and destroyed the bomb.
How the hell did... You know what? I'm not even going to ask questions anymore. I'm so far off base here. I have no idea what's happening.
It wasn't easy, I'll tell you that much for free. I couldn't anesthetize myself, since I was my own primary surgeon.
You did that to yourself?
It was my first time doing it in the mirror, so it was a killer test of my skills.
Good God, man.
But you're making me feel so shy. All of these prying eyes on my exposed flesh.
Well, I mean, you're the one that wanted to show this to us, so it's kind of on you.
Don't look! Stop! Please, don't look at me! No, wait! Look at me! Feast your eyes on my humiliation! More!
Alright, so what's the goal here then? Because I assume this was the shapeshifting commander behind all of this discontent, the chaos. So what is your goal then? I'm so confused.
This freak cannot be for real!
You drugged us, you asshole! Why the hell would you do that?
I wanted to see if what Ato said was true. What?
Are those you hold dear actually on that artificial satellite? Are you 100% sure about that?
There's somebody out there who is very important to me. Someone I must kill. Someone you want to kill? That's your important person?
I've undertaken a number of assassinations as a professional, including some I didn't really want to carry out. Each time I felt the filth permeating my soul, and then I met someone who changed all that. It was the first time I ever truly wanted to kill another human being from the bottom of my heart. So I made her a promise. Someday, I'd kill her. I'd release her from the agony of living.
Whoa! You are a freak! I have no idea what the heck I even just heard!
Well, we all have our own values in life. I don't expect you to understand. But hearing her last gasp for breath is what I was born to do. That's why I needed to get in contact with the satellite. Just a short conversation would have been enough to reassure me. But Sire refused to help. My only choice was to resort to force.
That's why you're doing this to him?
Of course, I'd never just destroy him. But if I disable his functions one by one, maybe I can persuade him to send an emergency signal to the artificial satellite. Ideally, Sire would change his stance on helping me before then, though.
Aha! You're the one behind this, Yugamu.
Kako, I know you want to be a detective and all, but read the room. You know, we've already gone through this rigmarole. He's told us everything going on. You're a little behind script here.
Kako, you could not have missed your timing more spectacularly.
Please give me your orders. How should I proceed with stopping him?
No, stand down. You'd better just sit and watch.
Why are you trying to stop me anyway? Aren't you concerned about what Atos said?
No way! He's obviously just full of it.
Then wouldn't we all feel better if we had solid confirmation that that's the case?
See, they refusing to give us that confirmation makes me all the more curious about what exactly is going on.
You're wrong. Even if the Honorable Siri wanted to reach out to the satellite, he can't.
What? What do you mean?
This mission is highly confidential. Not a single average citizen knows about it.
Really?
The moment they knew humanity was at risk of being wiped out, the people on the satellite would panic. That's why we need to conceal the very existence of the mission until it has succeeded, to avoid mass chaos. It was also determined that if we let you speak to the people on the satellite during the mission, it would only disrupt your focus.
In other words, you can't comply with my demand. Then that leaves me no other choice.
Oh wait, no! Destroying the Honorable Siri won't help you at all! Yugamu, can't you find another way? I think everything you're saying makes sense, but I don't think destroying Siri will help anything. It might make our future battles even more difficult, just like in the alternate future Takumi went through.
Yeah, that's right.
And if we lose, we really will never see the people we care about again. That's the true worst-case scenario, isn't it?
Even a worst-case human being like me could see that.
Hey!
Yugamu, I understand your frustrations, but we need to prioritize winning this war. I've already experienced one bad ending. That's why I can say this with confidence.
If we lose this war, we lose everything. That's how high the stakes are here. Let's find another way. All of us. Together.
Takumi, you're so cute. A guy could fall for someone like you.
Sorry, man. I'm into Nozomi, so tough luck on that one, buddy. Does that mean you want to kill me now?
We'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Yugamu responded with a small smile on his face before he let Sire go free.
Ooh, thanks for that.
Sir, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. You did well persuading them, Nigo.
Hold it. I'll let you go, but we're not done here. Could you at least tell me why? Why is it that even you can't contact the satellite?
Well, I just told you why.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What?
Call it assassin's intuition. I can't help but feel like you're not telling us everything. I wish you'd just tell me if there's some reason you can't contact them. This isn't a threat. It's a request from someone who's fighting alongside you. How about an answer, Sire? Comrade to comrade.
Sire, I'm asking you for an answer too. Tell us if there's another reason.
Sit down and hold yourself steady for this one, soldiers. Believe it or not, despite my good looks, I'm a robot. Gee, who would have guessed? I've been assigned to see this mission through, no matter the circumstances. This requires me to have the intelligence to not only follow my predetermined programming, but also to be resourceful enough to adapt to any situation.
Are you saying your brain is an AI?
It's no mere artificial intelligence. My consciousness is based on
the will of humanity.
Yeah, he mentioned this before when he was talking to someone or something. So I don't know what that means. The will of humanity.
In order to optimize me to make the best choices for humanity, I've been programmed with the thought patterns of all mankind. Each time I need to make a decision, I simulate all of those thought patterns to arrive at an impartial response. I guess you could think of it as running a majority vote via simulation.
That's the will of humanity.
It's entirely simulated, but undeniably accurate. It incorporates the thought processes of every single human being alive today. My decisions are only ever based on what humanity wants.
But all of mankind? Everyone?
The very fate of humanity hangs in the balance here. It's necessary for us to duly consider the opinions of all affected. Besides, on top of the mission being classified, I don't have the time to go around asking every single person how they feel. I run simulations so I can satisfy the collective will of the species. However, as you might imagine, it takes time to process all of those opinions, especially when making decisions on complex issues.
So that's why you disappear so often when you got a big decision to make. You need time to process all of it.
Think of it this way. I'm limited in what I could do by my programming. I can't do anything that would overrule the will of humanity. I also can't receive direct orders from one person either. This is to avoid my decisions becoming corrupted by personal agendas. All I could do is carry out the decisions made by all mankind, for all mankind.
So you're saying the reason we can't contact the artificial satellite is...
That's right. The will of humanity has decreed it. But why?
Hey.
You've heard some of the reasons, but there are plenty of others too. It is the opinion of all mankind, after all. At any rate, for the sake of winning this war, I'm not allowed to contact the artificial satellite for you.
That is what humanity has decided.
I do get the feeling that that's the truth. I don't think it's the whole truth, though. I feel like there's more there that we're not really privy to at the moment. We'll see where this goes next. That's humanity's answer to us?
Does that go for you messing around with our memories too? Was that the will of humanity? The decision was made to help allay your anxieties, all in the name of winning the war.
You can't just treat us like some mindless objects. We're human too, you know. I am a mindless object.
Yes, we know, sweetie. We know. Calm down.
Humanity feels very sorry about that. That's why I'm telling you all this now. This too is the will of humanity. Everything is to ensure our ultimate victory over the invaders. This is the outcome that mankind has chosen.
The outcome chosen by mankind. Everything that's happened up to this point was decided by humanity itself.
But I want you to understand one thing. Humanity is not trying to make you suffer. In fact, they're supporting you more than anyone. That's why I make the hard decisions that will bring us closer to victory. This is all I can tell you. Even if you can't accept it, I hope you can at least understand it.
Humanity wishes for your safety and victory. And of course, this message is brought to you by the will of humanity too.
I will say, I don't know if this is supposed to be, I guess a statement is the best term I could think of. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a statement on AI. Because for anybody who doesn't know, I'm not personally a big fan of AI, especially how much is being used to, one, take jobs, but also how people are basically becoming over-reliant on it to the point where it almost feels like people don't want to think for themselves. They'll just type it into ChatGPT and be like, oh, well, here's the answer. And as many times as we've seen dystopian futures in movies and games and stuff where AI has either taken over or we become so reliant on it that we don't even have wills of our own. I don't know if that's what this is going for, but there is something to be said about that in a sense of, yeah, he says this is the will of humanity, but this is a simulation of what he thinks the will of humanity is. But humans in these moments, their decisions aren't just based on a simulation. They aren't just based on data. Because even what a majority of people would want may not be what's best for everybody. Sometimes people don't know what's best for them. So I don't know if that's kind of the point of all of this, if this is where it's going to go, is like, yes, this program exists, and they think it is what humanity actually wants, but in reality, this isn't actually what's best for humanity and for us in the process. So we'll see where this goes, but in my opinion, that is where this story could go, and if so, I think it's a very good message, because again, I do think AI in our society has become a little too prevalent for my liking. Not one of us could bring ourselves to say anything after hearing Sire's message. Neither I nor anyone else could find the words. By the time we'd returned to our rooms, it was already late at night. Man, I thought I was on it. I thought I had pieced it together. I was like, yes, I know what's going on. Takamaru is plotting against us. He's not really Takamaru. And then all of a sudden it was Yugamu feeding them food. I'm like, Yugamu's been taken over by a commander. He's been replaced by the copying commander. And in the end, nope. None of that was true. Son of a bitch. The will of humanity. So all of us getting dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight without any clue what's going on. That was what humanity wanted? A decision made by all mankind? Were my mom and dad involved in that decision? Everyone I know? But we must count as part of humanity too, right? What about our opinions? If it's a majority rule, is there any point protesting? Are our opinions as a minority being thrown out even though we're the ones doing the fighting? Is that what collective will means? The more I learn, the more I feel like I'm sinking further into the mud. Maybe that's why they didn't tell us this. Is that how the decision came to be? No matter how much I think about it, all it does is twist my brain into a tighter knot. But it's clear our only chance for survival is to keep fighting. In the end, there's another one. That's all we can do. Morning already. I barely slept. I don't feel rested at all, but I suppose everyone's waiting in the cafeteria. Oh no.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Who could be attacking us this time? Is it going to be Eito again? Or Veshnes? They're here. The invaders are here. I completely let my guard down, but the alarm snapped me back to reality in an instant. Back to this reality, where I was fighting a war and could be attacked at any time. I need to get to the war room. Yugamu, what are you doing here? For the love of murder. What a lovely morning surprise. So kind of them to come so early. I haven't even begun to process what we talked about yesterday, so I do not need this right now. But we'd better get going. It's not like we can refuse at this point. Yugamu rushed off to the war room.
Takumi, they're here. And look who they brought with them.
Who?
Mind taking a look at the monitor, son?
Sire pointed to the monitor. Son of a bitch. The silhouette of a human stood out in the horde of invaders. It was walking slowly, holding a weapon I'd recognized. I knew who it had to be.
Eito! He's alive? I thought he'd have got the cryptoglobin sucked out of him like a juice box long before now.
So he's back? And he brought invaders with him?
Eito, are you planning on storming the school?
Then are we going to have to fight Eito this time?
Huh?
For real? Well, he's a member of the Special Defense Unit just like us.
The hell he is! He's a traitor!
A member of the Special Defense Unit who has sided with the invaders is an enemy. I will kill all enemies.
That's right. There's no replacing his loose screws. We have to take him out. No need to go easy on him. Today you'll have to kill him. You hear me, Samino?
Hey!
Is that the will of humanity speaking again?
Indeed it is.
Okay, look sharp, soldiers. All of you are going to defend the school and defend humanity. Time for another defensive battle.
Well, don't know where this one's gonna go, but we'll see. Alright, here we go.
Maybe we're wrong. That might not be Ato.
Huh? What do you mean it's not Ato?
Didn't I tell you? One of the enemy commanders has the ability to make copies of people.
Right, the creep who pretended to be me. Is this the same one?
That makes it easier. Let's end this in a shower of viscera and spinal fluid, shall we?
Yeah.
Yes, let's kill our enemies. Please give me my orders.
All good.
Thanks, dude. I'll blow you away.
I'll chop you to pieces. Out of my way. I'll chop you to pieces. How's this? Die. Take this.
Alright, just had Hideko go on a little demolition tour of all the big guys over here.
Hey, get the hell out of my way! Hey,
Ooh, I like this from Moko.
That's it. Here we
Because then
go.
we're gonna take him out.
can't end like this.
I do get the feeling that it is a copy, but he's actually here too. And it's not the only copy of him. Yep, more copies.
What is that? There's even more Atos now?
Ew, creepy! I literally cannot!
Same thing pretty much happened to you.
So he really was a copy. Then what happened to the real Ato?
I'm sure the real him was already killed, just like Moko was before.
Ew, so creepy! I literally cannot deal with being murdered!
But if that's not the real Ato, then we don't need to hesitate.
Not that we ever needed to, even if it really was him.
I mean, Ima actually has a point there, not gonna lie. Alright, but this is gonna be a little bit more difficult.
Mankind is ugly and must be destroyed.
Oh, great.
There's no such thing as human righteousness.
The commander copied out Suki right down to his talking points.
Bring that back!
You still haven't realized the truth behind this war, have you?
Locked and loaded.
Don't bother listening to him, troops. He's just trying to confuse us.
Should I tell you? Since you're all too foolish to figure it out yourselves, the truth behind this war, what this war really is, it's an invasion led by humanity.
Okay.
My turn.
Humanity stole the second coming from these beings you call invaders. And now they're trying to use it to raise the planet. Humanity, so steeped in vice. It should be destroyed immediately. Cease your hideous resistance!
Good grief, he really does ramble on and on about nothing at all.
Oh,
Troops, take him down quick and shut him up.
damn it. I thought we would get AP for killing him, but we don't. That sucks. I would have tried to split our attacks a little bit more. Well, I guess we need to do a little bit better of a job this time. That
You're
works.
so desperate! You want to protect the people precious to you that badly? I could never hope to understand you. There's no one precious to me, after all.
Alright, yeah. Anyways, shut up.
Humanity is flawed.
Back up.
Just one giant mistake.
Damn it, I really want to be able to use this attack on these guys, but I want to hit both of them and I won't be able to. That sucks. I guess I can have Shoma draw their attacks?
I must eliminate the ugliness that is humanity. That's the reason why I was given these eyes.
As it stands, we still have the one over here. We can have Takumi take him out. And we can have her take down his attack.
We're all friends, aren't we? If you're my friend, then believe me.
Shut up, Ato.
Humanity has no right to continue existing. It must be destroyed. You hideous humans! So ugly! So foul! Die!
He just never stops talking, does he? It's not great, but it'll do.
I can't take it anymore! Your ugliness is too much for me to bear!
He him out.
Just stop already. Haven't you had enough?
Ready
And then
whenever.
take the rest of them. Wave 2 done. 2 more to go. Assuming the actual commander will be showing up here soon.
You're all so drooly. So drooly.
Gross!
What is that? Copies of us?
Oh, again. Son of a bitch. We don't even have Dotomy to make a comment about how lazy this is.
Now we have to fight ourselves? Lame.
Oh, I guess that's the closest we'll get.
The version of me over there? Girl, your skin looks rough! Are you using your steamer?
Who cares about the enemy's stupid skin?
I'm getting real tired of hearing the fake Ado speeches.
Me too.
Let's get this over with.
Right. Copy or not, we have to take him out. Yes. Let's all work together to kill the invaders.
Alright, do it again. Oh, we just had to eliminate
With
the
this
boss.
copy ability, the physical copies are completed instantly. But memories, language, and personality require huge volumes of information. It takes an incredible amount of time to process all of that. So, I'm the only one who can speak like this.
I very much doubt anyone wants to hear your voice anymore.
We'll shut you up soon.
No, you know better than that, don't you? Even now, your soldiers still think of me as a friend. It feels truly horrendous to be liked by people so ugly and despicable.
Whatever you say.
Hey! Mow 'em down!
Weren't able to do too much damage, but it's fine, I guess. Oh, this is the most damage we can do with one of our voltage attacks. Taking out 3 at once, so we'll do that.
Tired.
Alright. What the hell? That's some bullshit.
Huh? Did my engine die?
More copies again.
At this rate, it'll never end.
Everyone, are you okay? If you need to, use my power.
What?
Your power?
What? Whoa. You can now use L to launch the Shion bomb. Consumes 300% of your voltage. This can only be used in specific battles. Only the Shion bomb can be used this turn. Holy shit, what is that?
Ready when you are.
Can anybody use it or just...
I got this.
Oh, okay. Damn! Look at that. So yeah, this would take out all of them. That's sick.
Leave it to me.
Shion. Hell yeah. Stop it. You're so annoying.
How long are you going to ally yourselves with the filth that is mankind?
Ignore him. He's just trying to rile you up.
He is, by constantly creating more copies.
Who should they really be ignoring, Which one of us is telling the truth? I suppose nothing I say will get through to you all. Zire has twisted your brains up so much that you're completely obedient to him. It's so beyond pitiful that it goes back around to being hilarious. The Earth you're trying so hard to protect is already long dead. Do you hear me? Earth died a long time ago. You didn't know, did you? How do you suppose that happened? Go on, explore those doubts. Let your suspicions of humanity grow deeper and deeper.
Sir, it just occurred to me that, well, perhaps...
Yeah. Seems like the real Eito Atsuki snuck in with the copies.
What?
Who cares if I'm real or fake? Either way, what I'm telling you is the truth. You're being deceived by Sire. He's manipulating you and forcing you to fight. Let me break you free of the spell cast on you by those ghastly, rotten humans!
The real Ato is hiding among the clones. Take him down along with the commander. How do I find him? He's just going to be the one guy that has an extra amount of HP, maybe? So, how are we supposed to determine the real one? 'Cause I don't see any difference between all these guys. I don't know what I'm missing here. But once again...
Thanks for that! Humanity is deceiving you! You're being tricked by mankind! So foul! How can humanity smell this rotten? You're so desperate! You want to protect the people precious to you that badly? I could never hope to understand you. There's no one precious to me after all.
Whatever you say. Alright, well, just leveled her up quite a bit, so... Yep.
Humanity is flawed. Just one giant mistake.
When I've got you. You saved my
Heal her stun.
I must eliminate the ugliness that is humanity. That's the reason why I was given these
Take
eyes.
him out.
I'm gassed out!
Now we have to determine...
I'll do my...
what do we do now? Alright, push them both back to space.
Friends, aren't we? If you're my friend,
I don't
then
have much else to
believe
do.
me, humanity has no right to continue existing. It must be destroyed.
Put that there, I suppose. And try to do the same on the other side, too.
I'll put this to good use.
Alright, let's hope that works.
You little...
Truly don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Thanks.
I owe you big!
Up to Kumi's attack.
Let's do this.
So you can do this.
You hideous humans! Take this!
Okay. I don't know how I was supposed to know that was him. Because I swear I was looking to see, is there anything that determines which copy is Ato?
It's over, is it?
I couldn't see anything.
I couldn't beat you.
Hey, he just said in the end, you're trying to copy Takumi, aren't you?
You're the real Ato, aren't you? You slipped in with the crowd of copies.
So, you're still alive. We'd thought Veshness would have taken your cryptoglobin for herself by now.
I was hoping to absorb more of your cryptoglobin so she could have it.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong.
Fat chance, asshole.
And since I know the truth, I wanted to share it with all of you pitiful souls. As ugly as you all are, I'd feel bad leaving you with the wool pulled over your eyes. Shut up! We're not gonna get manipulated by your lies anymore. Lies? Is that what Sire told you? Well, I guess he would, wouldn't he? If you knew the truth, there's no way you'd continue to fight. Then he'd have to go around erasing all of your memories.
You have some nerve coming back here with more lies and delusions.
Sire, you're here.
I couldn't stand to listen to this. I'm sure you already know, but you can't give Suki any credence, okay? He's trying to confuse you with his nonsense so he can destroy humanity.
Big words from the root of all evil.
I suppose that must be how I seem to you. You, who believes from the bottom of your heart that humanity is your enemy.
That's when it happened. Suddenly someone appeared. Another Ato. This one abnormal looking. While we were distracted by what the real Ato was saying, the other one had shown up behind Sire, and suddenly swung his scythe down upon our commanding officer. Sire, why would you do that? I don't know, that's so stupid. Why would you come out here until we've defeated the other commander and sucked up its hemoanima? That's so dumb. I heard the dull sound of something being pierced by a sharp blade. Nigo! No! I mean, actually, I don't really care. It means I don't have to do the Mickey Mouse sounding voice anymore, so I'm fine with that. Sire wasn't the one struck by the blade. Instead, it was Nigo, who'd put himself in between Sire and the attacker.
Nigo?
Sir! Honorable Sire! Sir! Please! Protect humanity! Find a way to save mankind!
After choking out his final plea, Nigo stopped moving forever.
Oh, Nigo? No! Nigo!
Another one of those evil clone fucks! I thought we got rid of them all!
Oh, so close! Just a little more and I would have had him.
Immediately after, the strange-looking Eito began to melt away.
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall return to destroy you vile invaders.
Invaders? This one is saying it too.
God will never forgive you. Prepare for your reckoning.
Oh, goodness. What a mockery that was.
Son of a bit, guys! How many times are we just gonna stand there and let him get away with this? My God. Yeah, whatever. Phew, what a relief. Thank you for standing there like a bunch of complete dumbass morons. Now I'm back. You!
Oh.
I couldn't let you take the final commander. This power belongs to Overlord Veshnes. Overlord, you've completely submitted to her.
So now you just have to give Veshnes this newly acquired power.
You think you're just gonna get away from us? Let's settle things, Eito. You and... My vision was suddenly overwhelmed by a cloud of dust. It was dust that had been kicked up into the air by something landing on the ground at a breakneck speed.
Whoa! What was that?
It's...
You did well, boy. As a reward, I will grant your wish. You wish to become one with my greatness and destroy humanity. Yes.
Alright, bye, Eito. Oh, damn. Shion.
Huh? Was that Shion?
Is everyone okay?
Hey, reel it in! You already used your power like that not long ago.
But I couldn't just abandon them. I'd promised I'd fight with them. They're important friends to me. We all braced ourselves when we heard that laugh.
Friends? How comical, coming from monsters like you.
But your surprise attack just now was impressive. If I use all of the power I have left, I can kill you.
Even if you do, you won't be able to completely eliminate us.
I don't care what happens as long as I kill you.
So the awe-inspiring Second Coming has now submitted to the will of the invaders.
Invaders again. Even the Supreme Commander's saying it.
Fine. I will return some other time. To take your power for myself, that is. I will prepare a worthy stage for my grand and supreme victory. And as for you, my foolish sister, captured by these lowly invaders.
Huh? Sister? Is that true? I don't know. All I'm here to do is kill the invaders.
Disgraced and turned into a puppet of the enemy. Sheer stupidity. You're worthless. A stain on my grand name. Sooner or later, I will end your life as well. Rest assured. Await in fear and horror for the moment I make my return. The throes of your death will be the hymn for my ascension to godhood.
With that, Veshnes was gone. Each one of us stood still as statues till she was completely out of sight. You know, if only one of us had just not stood here and actually done something for once, maybe then we could win this war. I know. It's a trope. It happens a lot. But my god. I mean, just the fact that we had Ato and the other commander just basically on death's door for both of them. And we just stood there as the Ato clone kills Nigo trying to kill Sire. And then we let Ato walk away from us and go absorb that commander. It's just, it's one of those tropes that I think I can handle in small amounts. But when it happens way too often, I start to get really frustrated. And so because we let Ato absorb the two last time and then we let him do it again here, it just feels like everybody's just, oh, I don't know, what's he gonna do? So frustrating. Oh wait, forgot to read that last one. All of our gazes turned in the same direction, to him, lying on the ground. I gave up most of my strength to her. Well, at least I did the bare minimum. You're still alive?
Ooh. Looks like Shion's intervention prevented Ato's own power from being absorbed. But Veshnes still managed to take all of the commander's hemoanima. She's no doubt become incredibly powerful now. All because of this traitor.
You've really done it this time. If you hate me so much, then make it quick. I've had more than enough dealing with you too.
Sumino, you must already know just how big of a mistake it was to let him live. Let's correct that mistake and kill him now, for the sake of humanity.
But even Ato is human like us, right? And we're supposed to kill him?
If you're hesitant to kill him, should I step in?
Think of it as my way of apologizing for the mess I made earlier. If we capture him, he'll just escape again.
Next time, he might kill somebody. But what about what he said about Earth being gone and humanity being the invaders? That's obviously bullshit.
Well, I've given up trying to get you to believe me. Let's kill him. We must avenge Nigo.
Right! That's the only choice, man! Sumino, do what you need to do in the name of winning this war.
What I need to do? There's no sense in letting Ato live. All he does is cause unease and anxiety. It doesn't matter that he's human. We have to do this if we want to win. We have to kill him if we want to win. Human or not, he has to die.
Takumi? Are you okay?
You just look kind of frightening for a minute. I think you should make the choice that's true to you, Takumi. No matter what it may be, I'll support it.
A choice that's true to me? What's true to me anyway? Can I really just ignore what Ato says? Can I just assume it's a lie without even hearing him out? Can I kill him? What do I really want to do? What's the right decision here? It's tough. It's tough. Because, on the one hand, I don't fully trust Sire. I think there's stuff going on that we don't fully know about. But at the same time, I feel like leaving him alive just leads to more problems. I feel like it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situations. If we kill him, I feel like that locks us out of learning the full truth. Because I think he has a lot of answers about what's going on here that might help us learn the truth of the war. But if we don't kill him, that leaves us open for him to betray us again and then help Veshnes. Hell, there could even be some people that want to listen to him and end up getting convinced by him. They learn the truth and they don't want to fight for humanity either. You know what? I'm leaning toward no for now, just because I think I want to go through this without killing everybody. You know, like we didn't kill Ava earlier. We didn't kill Ato at the first possibility. So I feel like my first runs through this are going to be the more humane options, not killing people at the first chance we get. So we'll go with that, but I do kind of expect that this is going to lead to problems for us down the line. We might learn some truths, but I think he's gonna turn some people against us by telling them the truth. Or who knows, maybe he'll die anyway, because somebody else will kill him instead. Eito, we'll probably never understand each other even if we try. And that's why I don't want to kill you.
You're human. Just like us. I don't want to kill you just because I don't understand you.
Huh? You're still going to let me live? You're a really nice guy, Takumi. Really, just too nice.
I feel sick to my stomach having my life spared by someone as ugly as you.
Say what you want. I'm not killing you. I have things I want to ask you. Sumino, this is the wrong decision. I strongly suggest you rethink it. You have no reason to listen to this traitor. He'll only deceive you.
Who's really doing the deceiving, Well, it's not my problem anymore. That's for you to decide, Takumi. Since you let me live, I'll tell you everything I know. And what happens next will be up to all of you to decide.
Eito collapsed before he could finish his sentence. Yeesh, the bastard passed out.
Should I splash water on him to wake him up? Although, a real badass would dump a bunch of cicadas on him right now.
Why wake him up? If we're not going to kill him, let's just lock him up.
We'd be in trouble if he woke up and started going berserk, and I'm dead tired from all the fighting.
Right, me too. I'm so worn down, I feel like I'm about to vanish. You really are about to vanish. Are you okay? And let's put Eito in a cage and get some rest.
You're really not going to kill Atsuki. You'll regret this, you know.
Even so, I don't want to kill another human being, even if it goes against the will of humanity.
You're truly naive, Takumi, but if that's your choice.
Come on, let's all carry him.
What a pain! Can we just get Sire's drones to do it?
There's no way we could trust Sire with Eito's care. Who knows what he might try to do to him. I've decided not to kill him. As horrible a person as he may be, I need to keep him alive.
Excuse me, may I carry Nigo? I want to carry him.
Sure, do whatever you want.
Then I shall. Thank you, Ava. I'm sure Nigo would be happy to know you're still caring for him.
Ava gently lifted up Nigo's immobilized body in her arms. The rest of us carried Eito to his cage in the courtyard. After that, I made a quick trip to the cafeteria. I was in the mood for a quick energy boost. Alright. Our defense rate was not great. Still with an S, let's go. I don't know what you have to do to get below an S. Like, does the defense rate have to drop really low, or I don't know, maybe you have to lose a lot of allies in the process? I don't know. I've gotten an S so far on every single one, even on a couple where I didn't feel like I did that great, so. Oh well, I mean, I'm happy with it. There were others in the cafeteria with me. They all seemed completely exhausted. How are you doing, you twins?
What do you want? I'm busy eating right now. I'm starving, in fact.
I'm so hungry. I'll just eat a normal meal. It's good, but it's missing something.
Yuriko? I know you disagreed with me.
I'm tired.
Who isn't? We just had a defensive battle, and a lot of crazy stuff happened.
Eito isn't going to escape, is he?
We locked him up tight to make sure he won't, and Takamaru's going to stay on watch tonight just to make sure.
I see. That's good.
Although it's entirely possible that Sire will erase our memories and in the morning we'll all think he died or something. I didn't necessarily believe what Eito was saying, but I did want to hear him out. And I wasn't the only one with that opinion. Takamaru felt the same way, what with his distrust of Sire and all. In fact, he was the one who suggested that he stand watch over Eito that night. But I couldn't just leave it all in Takamaru's hands, so I ended up alternating shifts with him.
You know, it's not only Eito's words that have stuck with me. It's what Veshna said as well.
Huh?
You must be curious too, right? She was calling us invaders.
Oh, that's right. Same with the other commanders.
What do you suppose that means? If what they're saying is true, then... No, thinking about that right now would be a waste of time. It's all speculation anyway.
Yeah, I have a feeling Eito will have something to say on that subject too. We'll think about it after we've heard him out. and decide whether to believe if it's true or not.
Oh. Right. Let's go talk to him after breakfast tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. After that, Takamaru and I watched over Eito until morning, the two of us taking turns getting a little shut-eye. Thus, a new day came, bringing my 57th day at Last Defense Academy to a close. Oh. Woke up in the courtyard. I woke up on a bench in the courtyard. Apparently I nodded off at some point in the night. What about Eito? Good morning, Takumi. You were watching over me like this. You must have let your guard down if you fell asleep, though. I know you're tired after yesterday's battle, but weren't you worried I'd kill you? You're locked up tight, and if you'd attacked me, I'd have had to kill you first, that's all. I've already lost to you a few times now, and you took a lot of my hemoanima while you were at it. But knowing someone as hideous as you stayed by my side all night long still makes me want to throw up. Cut that out, Eito. We've got important business today. You're going to tell us everything you know. We'll decide after whether you're lying or telling the truth. Who am I to refuse? That's why you kept me alive, isn't it? I'll tell you the truth. No falsehoods, no distortions. After that, I gathered everyone in the courtyard. Everyone who'd gathered in the courtyard glared at Eito with pointed glances. Meanwhile, Eito himself had an unfittingly cheery grin. How wonderful! I haven't seen all of you together like this since the first few days after we got here. Although it does nauseate me to look at you in all your ugliness.
Hey, are you sure I can't kill this asshole?
At least wait until after he talks.
The sooner we kill him, the better, I say. It's not too late. It would benefit all of humanity.
Getting desperate, are we, Sire? What's the big rush? Is it that much of a problem for you if I divulge the truth?
I wish you'd stop with this foolishness. All I want to do is protect everyone from your lies.
Protect them, please. You just want to force them to fight for you.
Can we get on with the truth revealing, please?
Oh, but what about Shion?
He's too worn out to make an avatar right now. I don't think he'll be able to show himself for a while.
I see. He had to push himself to the limit for us.
Then what about Ava?
Ever since yesterday, she's been with Nigo, holding him. She's completely out of it. I'm not sure if she'll turn up.
Aw. I do feel bad for Ava, since she did seem to care about Nigo.
Excuse me for being late.
Ava, that's...
There is nothing I could do for Nigo. He's broken and immobile.
All the circuitry that powers him is fried. He's beyond repair.
I figured as much.
But why are you still holding on to him, Ava?
I'm not sure. It just feels right.
Right?
Yes, right. Very right.
This one's turned into a real trip, hasn't she? Did Sire brainwash her? What an ugly thing to do. And you're all just as messed up for turning a blind eye to it.
A blind eye? I feel really bad for her. You're too deranged to comprehend this, but humanity cannot afford to lose this war. I will do anything within my means to assure our victory.
Ugly thoughts, befitting an ugly species.
Hey!
Let's get on to what really matters, Eito. Sure, I'm ready when you are. But unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to save that for next time. After I cut down on the battle, I'm not sure how long this is gonna be, but I think it's gonna be a pretty lengthy video. But outside of needing to edit, my voice is also kind of dying at the moment, so I think I probably need to call it here soon. I do have a new theory, though, something that just popped into my head, talking about us being the invaders and how humans are invaders and the Earth dying. I do kind of wonder if maybe this planet isn't actually Earth. Maybe the fake moon that we see up there, maybe that's the spaceship that humanity is in, and we basically have been searching for a new planet to inhabit. And so the idea is we are clearing out all of these commanders and the quote-unquote invaders, but in actuality, these are aliens that are the inhabitants of this planet, and we're trying to clear them out so that we could take over this planet. It seems like it's inhabitable for humans in the first place. It doesn't fully explain, like, the cryptoglobin, the hemoanima, why did the commanders exist, and why do they also have hemoanima powers. Maybe we captured a couple of the commanders here, and that's how we learned about this power, and we managed to make our own so we could fight back against them. Although it doesn't explain why they look like humans in the first place. That seems a little odd. But yeah, that's kind of where my mindset is at the moment. I could be way off base, just like I was with the whole Takamaru being the copying commander. I really did think at some point the copying commander would infiltrate our ranks again, and it would be a lot harder to determine who was acting weird this time. Like I said, everybody gets a hemoanima boost from Takumi traveling back in time. We've already seen how the one commander with the hallucinations and the one commander that can turn back time, we've already seen how their powers have leveled up. So I figured the copying commander would also have leveled up and be able to hide amongst us better than he did in the last timeline. That doesn't seem to be what they're doing. Maybe that'll be a different timeline. Yeah, we got some very interesting questions being raised here though. So we'll see what Eito says next time. We'll see if the theory that I have, maybe that'll be the truth that he tells us. I get a sense it won't be the whole truth. It'll be part of it, but I don't think we're going to learn everything from Eito. I think Sire is telling us some of the truth, but not all of it. I think Eito knows some of the truth, but not all of it. I think he's twisted in his mind a lot of what the truth actually is, because he does seem to think the worst about humanity. So maybe he'll tell us the truth, but he'll tell us his own version of it. I don't know. Again, I'm theorizing a lot. I'm sorry if you don't like me taking up time to talk about this stuff, but I just want to get my thoughts out there, see how much of it ends up being correct and how much of it is just my own crazy brain drawing connections where there are none. But that will do it for this video. So with all that being said, cue the outro.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I really hope you enjoyed it. First and foremost, please leave some comments down below with some of your experiences from this game. I love getting to chat with people about how they felt when they played the game. Also, if you have some tips and tricks, that would be much appreciated. Or if you just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too, as long as you keep it spoiler free. I also have a review channel where I watch and talk about some of my favorite TV shows and movies, as well as a channel where I talk soccer, so if you want to give those channels a follow, that would be much appreciated. Lastly, if you want to help this channel improve in quality, or if you want to see me play more games, I do have a Patreon where all the proceeds will go directly to this channel, and all of this is down in the description below. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.